Hello and welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles, and welcome to another monthly reset. Like I said, these are gonna be different every month, so don't ever ask me what to expect because your guess is as good as mine. Anywho, today's currently Sunday. You will be seeing this on Tuesday, and so I have a bit of a routine on Sundays. Sometimes been slacking a little bit, but trying to get back into that routine, which includes working out, which I did this morning, and you will see some of that because I shifted my workout schedule this week. Instead of Monday through Friday, it'll be Sunday through Thursday because I'm attending a conference Friday morning and I'm pretty sure I have to be there at 8 a.m. So, but I have not had breakfast yet, haven't had my coffee yet, and then I need to get some meal prep and stuff done. So that is what you are going to see today. It's been a rough month. February in the States is Black History Month, which running a Center for Black Culture, somehow that became my entire responsibility, and that is a huge ask and doesn't make a lot of sense, but it is what it is. So it was a very busy work month, as well as I left the wedding planner that I've been with for 6 years to start with a new company that will allow me to be able to do more on the back end of the actual planning for weddings and for our clients, which is great because I am trying to leave my current job because I hate it now. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know all about it, but so there's that. In addition to just like dealing with other life stuff, it's been a rough month. And so I'm trying to make March as easy as possible where I can. To go ahead and jump into what to expect in the month of March for me content-wise, I don't have it fully planned out. I will throw up a screenshot of my Notion calendar again. So as of right now, you'll be seeing this on Tuesday. My February wrap-up is supposed to go up on Saturday, and it might be a little late. Was that necessary? Might be a little late because of the conference that I'm attending the day before, so it depends on when I actually film that. Am I gonna film it Friday after the conference, or am I gonna film it Saturday morning and just have it up in the afternoon? We shall see. I do have some videos that were pre-filmed that I'm gonna put up. One of them is a series review for a romance series by CCJ, and then I have a discussion video talking about parasocial relationships and expectations of content creators. It was something that I filmed in December but didn't want to post then because there was a lot of discourse happening and I just didn't want it to get lost in everything that was going on, so that'll go up. I do have another round of characters that I would square up with that I might put up and change what I currently have because I want to do another series review, and then I want to do a spin-off of characters that I would square up with. So I might move this around a little bit just depending on what I have time for and if I have time to film all the things that I'm thinking about right now, so we'll see how that goes. In addition to all of that, I will be doing a series check-in. It's been a minute. I think December was the last one, so it is time for my quarterly series check-in. And honestly, I've been starting a lot of series again, and it's not intentional, it just happens that way, you know what I mean? So we'll see if any progress has been made, but who knows. As far as other things, what I'm listening to, what I'm watching, what I'm reading, I currently am reading like 4 books, trying to finish my February TBR, which was a little ambitious. It was, I can admit that. Can I do it though? Maybe. We're gonna try. Still enjoying One Chicago. Oh, Love is Blind came back, so I've been watching that. Jess and I started watching Prison Brides on Lifetime, and this week's episode is gonna be juicy. I just know it. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm still watching Married at First Sight, even though it's like not fun anymore, but it's okay because Love is Blind makes up for all of that drama. Still listening to the Silk Sonic album. I don't know, it's just like my comfort listen right now. I've also been listening to the Force of Habit podcast by Chantel Taylor, who is a nutritionist. So that's really nice. I've been enjoying that. That's kind of it. I know I put up my Kindle TBR this month and I haven't read a damn thing on my Kindle in like 2 months. And it's sad. Like I said, I learned my lesson about not putting any romance on my TBR, but I've been like trying to do so many things. I just really have not had time. So, oh, I've also been watching Designated Survivor still. I still haven't even made it out of season 1 because it's like not something where I'm like, oh, I gotta go, I need to see what's gonna happen next. But I'll be watching it and I'll be enjoying it, and then something crazy will happen at the end of the episode and I'm like, oh shit, well, I don't want to watch the next episode because I need to read or I need to do this. And so I'm watching it sporadically, but I am really enjoying it. This is a good first season. And then my coworkers told me to watch Lover, Stalker, Killer on Netflix, so I need to do that. I also forgot that Avatar came out, so I gotta watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. I feel like there's just too many things and not enough time. But again, hopefully March will be much slower than what this past month has been. So I am going to get ready to make breakfast. It's Sunday and I have waffles on Sundays because why not? So I'm gonna do that. I'll bring y'all with me as I do that and as I do some of my other meal prep throughout the day. Coffee and waffles have been consumed and I'm gonna get started on my meal prep. While I do that, I am going to continue listening to This Poison Heart. I have maybe a little under 2 hours left, and my Libby hold expires tomorrow, so that actually needs to be done. So for my schedule at work, it alternates every week. The way that works out this week is that I am remote tomorrow, but I'm in the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which always fucks me up. But because I'm gonna be in the office 3 days in a week, I wanna get like my breakfast and lunch meal prepped and ready to go so that I don't have to think about it during the week. So I found this recipe on TikTok for like a high protein breakfast bowl thing that I'm going to try. Now here's the thing. A lot of high protein recipes have cottage cheese in them and I refuse. I'm not doing it. I don't want anybody hopping in the comments talking about, oh, well, if you put it with, I don't care. I'm not gonna do it. Now, I was looking up substitutes for cottage cheese and one of them said ricotta cheese, which is doable. Will it work in this recipe? I don't really know, but we're gonna try it out and we're gonna see how it goes. Also, ricotta cheese actually has more protein than cottage cheese, so I feel like this is a better option. So that's gonna be the breakfast for the week, and then I found like a frozen chicken fried rice thing at Whole Foods, and so I probably won't make that until tomorrow, but I have that. I'll add some extra veggies into it and mix some cauliflower rice in there. I actually kind of hate cauliflower rice, like it's just so fucking boring, but hiding it in other things works. So I want to start on the breakfast, and then I did also want to make some salads, and so I placed a grocery delivery and I only got 1 bunch of kale instead of 2, so we'll see how that goes, but yeah. All right, I took the breakfast bowls out of the oven. They're cooling off. I did steal a bite of one of them and it's actually really good. So I think I have finally found an alternative to cottage cheese. Again, I don't want to hear about what you use it in because I'm not doing it. I'm just not. It's not gonna happen, and that's okay. Also, I finished listening to This Poison Heart, which is good because the hold goes back tomorrow, and I'm really pissed because it ended on such a huge fucking cliffhanger and I didn't know that. Obviously, I know that there is a sequel, but still. So now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit that second book into my March TBR because I really don't have time, but we're gonna try anyway. So now that that's done, I am going to watch Izzy's most recent Romancelandia monthly, and then I'm gonna go back to reading Rage of Dragons, which surprisingly I am enjoying. This is my buddy read with Robin this month, and Jess is supposed to be reading it too. I should probably check in and see if she actually started. But if you have ideas for things that you would like to see in future resets or anything like that, let me know. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.